You are watching Case Megaman. No miss, Buster only. Perfect.
Charge Man!
I know I could have slid into the corner, but there was not enough reaction time. That's why I hate you sometimes, Dylan. You claim to me that these are easy, like, there's always a pattern, there's this and that, but there's always these little things that make it that much harder, and you're not willing to, like, accept the fact that there's still some RNG that can screw you up. You just tell me these are easy and there's a pattern. But the coal, like in this level, it's a real problem. If you don't have the reaction, like quick enough reaction time, you will get hit. And at that point it doesn't matter if he has a pattern or not. You can make some parts of the fight easy, but then the other part will still fuck you up. I'm not calling you out, but I'm just trying to understand your brain and how... what part of your brain enables you to be so good in these games? It's like if there is an RNG factor, you always find a way to somehow, like, milk it. You don't care about the RNG aspects. You somehow deal with it. It's like, yeah, the call is random, but still, you ace it. Only thing I have is my luck. Luck works sometimes. Youngest of the group. That's still not very young, 24. You're getting old. Shikaroxen is not the youngest anymore. Don't even ask. That was brilliant. The call patterns are set configurations. The order they drop is when random. Pattern recognition. I'll show you pattern recognition, my boy. It's in my underpants. I love how we can... Okay, explain that one. I love how we can talk smack to each other and not get offended. Right, Felon? Right? Love you. For the bitch you are. Can you explain that to me? I still don't understand why he sometimes... Why does he try to charge me? Is that random? Or is it the way I shoot him, or... It's probably RNG. Another RNG based thing on this. I'm hoping he will not do it again. I did deal with it, like, pretty good. I'm happy the way I did. Two down today. Yeah. Two down into 1.5 hours, pretty much. That is not bad. Thanks. That was an easy. That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh shucks, guys! Give credit where credit is due. It's good on my standards. Tanks, roam, but oh, I mean. Well then, boys. You better call out the next boss. Still, okay, I'm saying no Gemini Man, no Shadow Man, no Sheep Man. Let's just practice. You saw nothing. Yeah, this part here. Do I have to, like... No, I can get past it. Ugh! Are we even... Yeah, no, one of these fuckers. No, 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 no. No. And he's the last enemy on the stage. I hate those guys. Well then, there's a lot to memorize. For my little brain. You thought I was gonna say dick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's good to be out of the rain. Been through the desert with a horse with no name. Feel good to be out of the rain. I've been through the... You know the lyrics. No, I don't. I didn't play GTA Vice City, nor did I watch Breaking Bad. Or know what you're talking about. Or was it on San Andreas? Might have been on San Andreas. Oh, fuck, I forgot the... He blocks shots with his fists. So I always have to shoot the missile first. Well, now we know when we got to the gate on like the second try. This shouldn't be so bad. It's funny how if you jump on like on the edge of that platform, you miss the letter. It's weird. You would think you position yourself near the edge to get the letter. It's not the case. Ah, fuck! Hate this fucking guy. Jesus. Oh. I need to be more consistent with my Case Megaman uploads, but it's just that difficult. Because our current apartment it's pretty new, we like it. We're the first ones to rent this. So this has never been... There's never been people here before us, and... The only thing is, it sucks for recordings because it's an open space. It's like, the living room is huge, the bedroom is very small. So I have to have my computer on the living room. The reason why I'm doing the stream now is because I'm alone for 4 days. No! How did I shoot twice? God damn, let's see if I... Let's go practice the red guy then. Damn. My finger was faster than my brain that time. Of course I would have made it. As a whole though, Megaman 5 is not that good. I think it's the worst one of the original 6. 5 and 6 are... It's not necessarily bad, it's just not as good as the others. Although I do not, still I don't understand why people like 2 that much. I don't like the Megaman 2. It's like, I don't know what it is. 4 is the best. 3 is after 4. Well, that hit me, I was waiting for that to happen. Okay, it's like 4, 3, 1, 2, 6, 5 for me, from the original 6. I don't understand why people go apeshit about 2. It's just because it's the one that most people played? Not sure. It's not that good. It's not that good. It's not the best. Definitely not the best. I mean, it's based on the Megaman 1 engine still. And the music was good. Level design was good. Bosses and all that. But some people who tell me Mega Man 4 is bad, they say it's because of the weapons, that they don't do anything. But I disagree. I think the weapons do indeed work in Mega Man 4, you just have to know where to use them. But I agree that in Mega Man 5 it's all based around the Charged Buster. We can't say that for 4. I mean, the weapons do work in 4 if you know where to use them. You can't say they don't work if you don't know where to use them. I use plenty of the weapons in my... when I do the wily stages. I use them a lot, actually. So that to me is not a valid point why Mega Man 4 sucks to you. It's just because you didn't play it as much as the others, you don't know where to use the weapons. And thus you think the game is not good. Now, of course, like, I don't think you can say any Mega Man game is bad that has been released under Capcom. They're all good. It's just some are better than the others, such is life. All personal opinions, of course. I find Mega Man 2 mediocre from the 6. There's a time and a place for everything. Of course, I will sometimes play Mega Man 2 over something else, just to have variety. But also, with Mega Man 2, the whole ordeal behind the... like the wily boss designs, like how you have to have crash bombs. And then if you die on the boss, you're kind of fucked. I think that's just bad design, it's not challenge. I don't think they, like, thought it through. It's just my opinion. I don't think it's balanced in difficulty, is what I'm trying to say. The boss idea was good, but the execution with the crash bombs could have been better. Overall, the bosses in Mega Man 2 are a bit strange. Of course, there's, like, in Mega Man 6, there's a little, like, weird tank thing enemy on the wily stages. That's a bit strange. Yeah, it's all personal opinions. You can love 5 if you love 5. Just probably has a lot to do with what people grew up with. If you grew up with 4, you're gonna love 4. If you grew up with 2, you're gonna love 2. The same thing that happened to me with, actually to me and Candy Bars with the Mario. We both had, I think we both had Mario 2 before we had Mario 3, and thus we like Mario 2 better than Mario 3. I still think by far Mario 2 is a lot better than 3. The 3 is not bad, it's one of the greatest games ever made. But I'm saying Mario 2 to me is better. I have more memories of it, playing it. And I think overall it's a lot more simple, it's easier to just pick up and play. Whereas Mario 3, well, you don't need to, but there's a lot more thinking involved. Mario 2 is more simple. Even though it's, yeah, it's not a Mario game, blah blah blah. But it was made into a Mario game in such a way that it is. And I do feel it's better. Music and just the atmosphere and the graphics are more appealing to me. They're fun to look at. Mario 2, for fact, was my first ever NES game. I do have some memories playing it. And my cousin had Mario 3 before I had it. So I went there and played it. Magical times. I was like 4. Just hoping he won't, no, do that! Or charge me. Well, we got close. And I think Snupster is the only group who thinks Mega Man 4 is the best game. Everyone else says it's 2. I don't even know, like, if the main sites like Screw Attack and such, if they really think about it. Because I don't think they really think about it. They just say it's Mega Man 2 because they want to please the crowd. Like when you say Mega Man 4 is the best game, of course people are gonna give you looks. Like, what the fuck is up with you? I disagree with you. I think Megaman 2 is the best, and thus you lose subscribers and such. But I think it's better to be fair and give your personal opinions rather than go with the masses and say Megaman 2 is the best. When I got the $70 of the Google ads, I told Candy Bars if he's nice enough, I'll help him get a better mic. And that's probably what we do. His mic is god-awful. I mean, $70 could be a lot of money for some people, and it is for me as well. I'm not a rich man. But if that $70 helps someone else, and again helps our whole group and the episodes, why not put the money on a good cause? What does $70 buy me? 2 days worth of food here in Finland. I'm not even kidding. For 2 people, that's about average. Food is hella expensive here. Let's say we go to the supermarket about 3 times a week. It's about 70 euros a visit. It's that expensive. That's about $60 for 2 people, 3 times a week. It's crazy, man. We are, I think, the most expensive country in Europe. It was weird, we went to Estonia a couple of weeks ago, and everything was so cheap there. It's crazy. Should buy our groceries from Estonia. It would be cheaper if you don't count the traveling cost. That is crazy. I did buy some red wine. I enjoy my red wine with great food. Red wine is like $5 there. So why not get a couple of bottles? Estonia is pretty known for its liquor. Finnish people go there often to stock up. I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but red wine is something I enjoy with food. It's about the only alcohol I drink. I hate the taste of water. It tastes like iron and blood. And no, that's not our plumbing. It's everywhere I go. I don't like water. Customer walked in. What, while you were fapping? It sounds to me as the case is already closed. I don't even have to count anymore. I'm a real man. I wish there was a... Yeah, let's make this happen. Let's make a Megaman game that's up from 2 to 4 players. And make the level design so it works, of course. Make it big enough. And make it so that the whole game evolves around no miss perfects. So, in the worst case, it's 4 people at the same time trying to do a no miss perfect. Make that game happen. I wanna see it. And if one misses or one gets hit, the run is done. Like a 4-way no miss perfect, that would be amazing. And of course, make the robot masters like not quick, man. Make it doable. That would be fun as hell. Of course, if there's one worse player than others, there's an easy blame. You don't necessarily need to make a game, you just make a challenge like that somehow. Hate that red guy! What do I do with it? You mean Slash Man for the game? My god. 4-way no miss perfect Slash Man stage. And make the game so that you can collide with others. So you can jump on top of each other and shoot each other. That'll be fun. Imagine the boss room. Everyone's like... Everyone's on the way. Fucking everyone is on the way. You'd have to make the boss room like... stretch it across multiple screens. So it's bigger. And have many platforms on it. It could work, I mean, it's not impossible, and that's the whole game idea. Have an easy stage there, like something like Cutman. But not have the same stages and bosses, make some new robot masters and stages. Something along those lines of difficulty. That's totally doable, I mean. It just sounds ridiculous. I'd do it if I knew how. Everyone else gets cut, man. One guy gets slash, man. Or there's a boss room with like 4 bosses, and only one boss takes hits from one player. So one guy... So there's 3 cut men and 1 slash man, and one has to kill the slash man. The other's ding. It's like... Why do I get the slash man every time? It's not fair. That's a good game idea. I'm surprised I came up with it. With this little bird brain. Is there a... Probably, I'm not gonna even ask. Let's have some questions unasked. Yeah. Oh! It's probably not gonna appeal to the masses. Probably just gonna appeal to the snupsters. Man, I wish some new people would start this challenge and we'd get new people on board. Would be amazing. I know a couple of guys who do the No Miss challenge on YouTube, but they don't have any commentary and they don't want to get any mics or anything. It's kinda sad. I want a No Miss video to have commentary in it. I don't like just the gameplay. It doesn't actually necessarily prove anything. Well, neither does this. I could be... Well, be kinda awkward if I had this pre-recorded and was just talking over it. Is that even possible? Guess you could, like, put this on a media player or something. That's... Well, everything is possible, I suppose. I'm just saying. People should get mics and not be embarrassed of their voice. Just like I am every day. I just still roll with it. And I did get another comment on my snupster % Megaman 1 run. They said, "Thank God there's a faster run elsewhere and without commentary." My finger actually accidentally slipped on the blog button. They don't have to watch me ever again. They won't see me ever again. It's a good thing. If you don't have anything good to say, if you don't have any feedback that has like valid points, if you just leave bad feedback and don't leave any points as to why you feel that way, I'm not gonna watch your ass on my channel. I'll just get rid of you. I do enjoy in multiplayer games, and it's the chat aspect. The community on most games is toxic as hell. Like, if I want to relax, if I want to play games on the internet, let's say something like Rocket League, I don't read the chat. If I go play something else multiplayer based, I don't read the chat. It's full of 10-year-olds who have nothing else to do to make you feel bad. Chats are cancer. Sometimes I wonder when I play and I do glance at the chat and I'm like, how are these people alive? And what is up with this new generation of children? I mean, kids weren't like that back in my time. Kids were totally different. We were taught better. Parents nowadays don't do their job. That's what I'm going after. When I was on the internet as a kid, I was always like, people are gonna find out who I am. So I better keep my mouth shut and respect other people. I was never like that people are now on the chats. YouTube comments, Twitch chat, it's all the same. I am fortunate enough to have a good follower base on my YouTube channel, I rarely get any horseshit comments. And that I do appreciate. My career from like 2006, I think I've only blocked 3 people. And they all deserved it. If you give me shit, you're out. It's easy. I can decide who I deal with. I'm not like Ultima. I can't feel asleep. I can't go to sleep on my chair. It's impossible. I don't understand how someone can do that.
I fell asleep on my chair for like 5 hours.
How the fuck do you not wake up while you're sitting and you sleep? It's unbelievable to me. These guys. Something else.